Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Empires and Puzzles video. I've been testing this new offense team. I guess a combination of a couple teams that I've been using separately, and it's been doing very well against these meta teams. And I figured we found one with this new Luna, fully limit broken. I got the terrible ailment, or not. I was thinking Fiend Resist. Ailment immunity is good. Fiend Resist sucks. So we'll see how she is. This is just a super intense meta team. If you're getting frustrated with Empires and Puzzles, let me just say that Gemstone Legends probably has the things you're looking for. They have a mercy system that guarantees a legendary hero after a certain amount of pulls, and we're not just talking about a weak legendary hero from a pre-selected list. They have a wish list that you can put any hero in the game on to boost your chances of pulling that specific hero. They take into account player feedback, and many of the changes that have gone live in the game were based on player feedback or were player suggestions to begin with. They're even going to give you a free $50 starter bonus just for downloading from one of the links in the description. If the earlier stuff somehow wasn't enough, you can be a hero in wars even just using rare heroes only. They have tons of events that allow you to earn free 10 pulls and other very usable high value stuff. Gemstone Legends really has a lot going for it, so come check it out if you're curious to see why tens of thousands of people have left Empires and Puzzles to come play. Just about 1,000 team power, stronger than me, which is ridiculous. But what we have is fast speed, and I guess it's the passive. No, it's this passive. When a minion is summoned to any ally, this character gains 5% health and 5% mana. We have a druid here, so that could impact it. But largely, it's the rest of the special. Recovers 20% for caster nearby, so just adding more healing to this team that is already full of healing. At the end of each turn, the caster and nearby allies shoot a moonbeam at a random enemy for 3 turns. Each moonbeam deals 140% damage. Each moonbeam reduces the mana of the hit enemy by 5%. So kind of like a weaker version of Hippo, but with a mana cut as well. And with Hippo together can cause some serious problems. And this guy honestly does all the damage that you really need because he can easily one-shot a hero even with boosted health. So if you go from having a very healthy hero to a dead hero, that can strongly impact your synergy and make it a lot harder to win. So he's also getting this passive where he's gaining potentially 30% mana per turn. Not per turn, but it says he's average speed, but because of how this works, he is significantly faster. So, and he's also healing. So a ridiculous team. And then Hippo's there to do all the damage that you need, and currently there's no way to block that kind of damage. So we're going to see how we do. 1,000 team power difference. Obviously, I'm going to need some help with the board here. But we'll see what happens. This team that I'm using is actually pretty phenomenal as well. Would be even better if I invested in extra limit breaks and whatnot, but as it stands now, it performs incredibly well even against meta defenses. It's a pretty dead board here. It looks like we have only one move that we can make, which is not helping. Alright, some mana cut is happening here. Hopefully Hippo doesn't get hit, but we'll see. 250, damn. That's pretty substantial. So now we have 3 turns of mana cut here. I'm going to see if we can get Hippo charged with this passive. We cannot. So we're going to have to keep working it. Keep in mind that it's very possible that Luna is a minor part of this synergy. This is just a very strong team all around, so she's not making or breaking it necessarily. I just wanted to point that out. So also notice that Taunt does not block this Moonbeam situation. Alrighty, so now we can make a move here, but their Hippo is charged and they've got a lot of mana on their team, so we're in a bit of a dire situation here. However, we've got some options now. Oh, and we gained some mana there, which is great, so now we can attempt to deal some real damage here. Boom, damn. I was about to say rectum, and then I realized that I would actually be saying rectum. But anyways, that went quite well. We'll run it back again. That was a fairly slow start and kind of a locked up board, which just shows when I get specials, the potential of this team is tremendous. And the main purpose wasn't to showcase the team. I think we did an interesting job as well showcasing the power of this hero Luna and just how well she can do in the right kind of synergies, what that damage looks like as well. There's the heal, which is pretty substantial with stats being as high as they are. 20% heal is just more than it used to be. If your health is 100, 20% heal is 20. If your health is 10,000, it's significantly higher. So, we don't need to... Well, let's fire off a few specials here. See if we can kill one more hero without killing both of them. All right, there we go. Let's run this back again. All right, I'll definitely be taking that. Not many blues this time, which is interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll get this started, get the passive mana gain coming. Alright, we've got a few charge heroes here, so that is better against this Moonbeam. The damage is quite significant. It's not like Hippo, but it's not that far off. Hippo's doing like maybe 350, and those are doing like 180, 250. Better than you would expect for 140%, I would say. Alright, what do we want to do here? So we're going to need to activate Taunt again. And we want to kill Hathor before she fires for sure. We want to activate Taunt. And I think, how many more turns does Becky have? 2 turns. So I think I'm going to save her up. This first special, just since I'm looking at this team as well, can be helpful. Each time the target activates their special skill during 3 turns, mana of all others is reduced. So if you can hit someone on the left, like if I had a match into Hippo, Hippo would make sure that no one else fired unless they're a charge hero within that turn, which can be pretty useful. So I could also hit Hathor with that, and then she'll cut the mana back of everybody else. But I don't think that really benefits me, because I do have a decent amount of health on my taunt hero, so he should be able to survive the hit from Shaw. So yeah, let's do that. Alright, so we'll do this first. Melena, since I have passive mana gain going, I'm just going to activate Taunt. Okay. You can see how quickly this damage adds up. Alright, now we got Melena smacking pretty hard here. Healed them a lot, but maybe we can dispel. We'll reset this, and then I might want to use Becky just if we're close to killing a particular hero, which we are. So we'll call that good. Yes, I could attack. Do I want to attack with one other team? There was a team that I really liked against this. We'll try that too. We'll try that too, just for the fun of it. And that team was... was this. The reason why I really like this is because Brimstone gives plus 86% defense against ice. So that's going to significantly protect me from the damage from Hippo, who is the primary damage dealer. And then the Fiends are going to absorb some of the massive healing that they have. And Barkley, when you get the synergy going, can cause the ripple damage effect, and then also Tetashiri has the chance to dispel, which can knock a lot of that annoying crap that they have off. We need to switch troops here. Additionally, Krampus has a scaling defense boost, so his chance of surviving a hit from Shaw is pretty good. The only thing is I don't have a truly reliable dispel here, so Brimstone's elemental defense down is potentially blocked, but being able to absorb the healing. However, we have zero charge heroes on this team, which means that Luna is that much more destabilizing. So we might lose for that reason alone, because they have this selective monocut, which I'd say is a good hero to have. I mean, this defense is... I can't think of anything more optimal than this, except if you can get a little more damage going, but the amount of healing with this type of team where you have Hippo dealing damage is probably better than having another damage dealer. I mean, everything here is perfectly optimized, so you can't expect to be able to beat a perfectly optimized team consistently with a wide variety of teams. But anyways, we have one more try, so for the fun of it, let's jump in and see what happens. So I'm going to start here. We do have reds into Shaw, which is good. It's not going to be a substantial amount of damage, but that could be one of our final matches where we make one here. Okay, so I can either make the yellows and hope that a red comes in, or I can make the greens off to the left side in between the two reds, hoping that a red follows behind. Unfortunately, I don't have any way to combo. Potentially, it'd be nice to move this up by one, but I don't have any 3 matches underneath that, because that then gives me the guaranteed red match instead of the 20% chance. But I don't have a lot of combos, so it's more about who do I want to hit with tiles. I think I'll try this one. All right, we're gonna abandon that and try this one, and shit. All right, now we're in a bit of a pickle here because they are fired up, so we gotta hope that we get something this time. All right, but they still have the ailment protection. Maybe we can dispel. At least we've got taunt active, but not ready in time. You can see how much he gained and he wiped out my only healer in one hit for 1400 damage, which is a significant amount. Now they've got Hippo coming, so I would say this is probably over for me, especially with Luna firing. It's just another incentive to fire all my specials within one turn. 50% chance to dispel, but it's just the latest, which is going to be the dodge only, not the immunity. So I think at this point we're going to pick a weaker target and throw... Oops, I should have used the attack boost. Shit. Throw everything we have into that target with the dodge on there. It's going to be hard for that to be enough, but yeah, I should have used the attack boost first. All right, but now we have this defense against ice, which you can see is going to reduce the damage from Hippo fairly substantially, and you can see the difference that what's his name, Barkley took because of his defense down, in addition to the defense against ice there. And then we've got Granny Ninja coming in to heal everyone back to full. So this is where this team just excels, is it keeps constant damage on you while keeping constant survivability. And that is by far the most dangerous meta that we have ever seen in this game. There's been a lot of different metas that have presented their own unique problems, but combining survivability with lethality is unprecedented and extremely strong. And then you combine buffs from this guy where he gained a ton of mana in that one turn, and you've got this constant damage going in addition to healing and mana cutting. So you really need, if you want to win with any reliability, you need to use a super team like I was using in the last one. And again, had I invested in that team more, it would be even better, but this was perfectly substantial enough, and this team is going to excel in war as well because of the survivability. Nearly every hero ending with boosted health, if not full health to begin with. So that's that. A good look at this team, a good look at this new hero in a meta context at her absolute strongest, and a look at a team that I've been using to combat some of these meta defenses that I think will probably invest more in. I was hesitant to ascend Hawthorne for a long time because I felt like the stuff he does is good, but he doesn't have a cleanse. His heal is kind of small, and that's where you can't identify and assess heroes on their own, because yes, on his own he doesn't have those things, but in the right team he doesn't need those things, right? So on my other team I have a very fast cleanse with Milena. I've got more healing from Milena and the passive healing from Becky, and there's just a lot. And then I have taunt, so I don't really need quite as much healing because I can localize the damage to one place, and it's undispellable. Anyways, long story short, I had plenty of tabards and I thought, well, maybe now's the time, and I've been enjoying this team a lot. So let me know your thoughts either on Luna, on the meta for defense in general, on any of the teams that I use, any suggestions, etc., etc. All thoughts are welcome. This is a community space to come together and think about things, and that's what I enjoy doing with my channel. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.